meze gute amakuru
turaho.
Man, it's a beautiful day in Atlanta.
Yes.
Beautiful weather. Twagusuye.
Yes, karibu.
Twagusuye n'abahungu turi kumwe. Bakoze batwakiriye neza, chilling. And it was right kugira ngo twicare tunaganire.
Yeah.
Catch up. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. Happy to be here. Mwakoze amashongo. Mwakoze kudusura.
Yeah. And welcome to Feed Your Focus podcast. Kuganira, we young entrepreneur, young queens, young kings, people out there in the community just kugira ngo twumve ukuntu ibintu bimeze, tuganire twungurana ibitekerezo, you know, and also see other people out there if there is something you do better than others kugira ngo n'abandi bagire gute babyigiraho niki, because I know information is awesome, it's key.
Yeah.
So how you doing today?
I'm great. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
You know, I thank God. Food in my belly, a roof over my head, can't complain. Yeah. So turashima.
Let's go.
Turashima. Turashima Imana tugize. Nyamara kuba.
Ntabwo ibyo bintu mbizi.
Ni wakabura.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to be here.
Yeah. That's good. Last time duherukana when I moved to Atlanta, I mean a year after I moved to Atlanta, that's 2016. You were going to school. Wari ugiye kujya in law school.
Yeah. Wow, hashize igihe.
Now you done graduated.
Yeah.
How's been the journey?
Crazy.
I'm sure.
It's been long, you know. Wow, twarashaje. Hashize imyaka myinshi. Last time it was a while ago.
I'm still young.
Younger heart.
Yeah. But yeah.
So the journey, it's been, ups and downs, like life. Everything in life is ups and downs, but we thank God for the journey. So I would say, studying, I think undergrad was 4 years, and then law school 3, so total 7, and then exams afterwards. So yeah.
Imyaka 7 se wabonye uko wabitekerezaga, let's say ko mbere yuko ujya muri law school, niko wabisanze?
Wapi. Nari nzi ko ubungubu nzaba nabwiye papa please uritayirinze.
No way.
I'm gonna take care of you. Iwacu bose nababwiye ati mwese mujye mu mavakanse. Mbese narakishije iwacu bose. Ariko wapi.
I guess you gotta, also, build it up,
Yeah, you gotta, life, you always think everything is gonna happen at once. Even if it's icyarimwe. But we're already living like the 10% or the 1% of the world. We're already so blessed.
You're already living 10% of the 1%. Yeah.
We're already so up there. We just don't realize, because we want more and more and more. Oh, money for vacation, take me to Zanzibar, like buy me a Rolex. But it's like we're already living in the greatest nation in the world, economically speaking.
True that.
We're blessed to be here. We're blessed to have roots back home. We're blessed to have family. We're blessed to have friends.
Nice job.
Twariya makeke.
Right.
I mean, we thank God. Listen.
True that.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, I'm a blame you on a cake. If sugar goes out, you know.
Listen.
But like also saying.
Ikuvure diabetes mu izina rya Yesu.
Uko wari uri kuvuga icyo kintu, like I feel like that's something that comes with growth, uko umuntu agenda akura, like finding the balance, also finding a way to not feel like you're running behind something.
Yeah.
And how do you find that balance? Because me, like I feel like when I look around, cyangwa nkareba nko muri phone yanjye memories, I'm like, yo, I feel like this was yesterday. Ni imyaka ibiri ishize. Like time went so fast,
Yeah.
Me, like like that the pressure can be so real.
Pressure is crazy. Pressure is crazy. Pressure wishyiraho ubwawe. Pressure family gushyiraho. Pressure society. Pressure also unimagined. Nobody is even. Probably my friends are thinking. Nobody is even thinking about you. My sister loves to say that. Like nobody's thinking about you.
No friend, nobody. Bari ko wowe
ukabyishyiramo ati we bari kundeba ko maze imyaka ingahe ntarajya mu Rwanda ntarakora ikintu ntarubaka inzu ntaragura ikibanza. It's like chill, so I'm learning to just chill. None ukatekereza ukuntu iwanyu wenda watekereza ukuntu papa wawe cyangwa mama wawe babaga batunze nk'abantu b'abakuzine babatunze mwese batunze abana bo mu cyaro bishyira mu minerval, and it's like what am I doing? I'm just working and sleeping, but it's like, that's enough. It's okay. We're trying.
Yeah.
we're all managing.
That's the key of finding the balance and knowing your own timing and other people's timing is gonna way be different. Don't rush your process. Don't try to like, hey, speaking of that, comes to my next kind of like question is like, there's this pressure, especially on, let's say, muri aho twe tuvuka cyangwa munki of gomba gushaka, gomba kugira urugo. Like, what's the next? Urangije ishuri.
Hello.
What's next? You know, it's like ni ikibazo cya mbere. What do you feel about that? Kind of like, it's a process. Oh, gomba kujya mu ishuri, wava mu ishuri ugashaka akazi, ugashaka umugore cyangwa ukabyara. What do you think about that process? That kind of like, it feels like ni nk'itegeko tugomba kugenderaho, like kind of like everybody gotta follow that. Like, what do you feel about that?
I think in life we should all just do what sits well with our heart. Ukicara ukavuga ati se ngewe nk'umuntu, ngewe nkanjye shushu, what do I want in life? Nimba urugo urushaka ugashaka, ariko nturugemo kuko tantine yakubwiye ati waratinze madame tugurire fanta.
Weze kwishiga niko babyita.
Weze kwishiga, waraburaniwe, nta musheri, nta muntu ujya ukoza akazina, you know. So izo pressure gasa n'uzignoringa. I think everybody should do what sits well within. Kuko niyo ushatse nabwo barakubwira ati 9 months kudatwita.
But when you were young, let's take it. Do you want it to be a lawyer? Or like, what I want to go to law school?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Kera nyiri umwana najyaga vuga police, like ndashaka kuba umupolisi. Ariko nuko ntari imbizi. I've always wanted to help in the legal field.
In the legal field.
Yeah, that's good. And ultimately my goal in life is to have a sort of like non-profit or foundation or something that can help people in living in extreme poverty, especially in our region, in our parts of the world, Muri Great Lakes region, Muri Africa generally, because it's mind-blowing to me that in 2023, hari umuntu wicwa n'inzara.
Right.
You know? Right. It's sad. It's crazy. Cyangwa inyota. Ugapfa kukuta. Cyangwa abana babandi bajya bafite malnutrition iteye ubwoba ku buryo bazana. Yes. That's crazy ko bikibaho. Mu gihe in this part of the world, you know, people are we're paying money to have a nicer nose, you know, we're paying money so that they can bamisura, you know, itandukanye, bamye kibuno nimba ntacyo mfite, you know, it's like, wow, that's crazy. It's so me, I pray God uses me and uses all of us to change some of the things in our, not everyone, we can't always be on, all of us can be on the same financial or social level, but in 2023, children should not be dying of malnutrition. People should not be dying because they have no food. Abasaza bo mu giturage should not be walking barefoot. Nagiye Nyanza gushize mbona umuntu w'umusaza ari kugenda yambaye ibirenge. And it sounds privileged nk'uko turi kuganira gutya nk'umuntu wenda ashobora kutureba akavuga ati nese ari bajya kwanda bagendesha ibirenge babaho. It's like ntabwo umuntu yabyibagiwe turabizi ko bibaho ariko birababaje. Sad, especially umuntu nk'utwana whatever like
nk'hano tuba hari a shelter where people can go pick up free clothes, get free shoes, nibwo zitaba zimatching ariko it's
I like
shoes,
that.
You know. Nyine hano muri
no, you're right.
Hari
it's
kind of like
it's a different scenario. Like if you have no shoes, that's it. You have to.
Do you feel like it's? I know a lot of my friends that we on the same age, that we grew up together, that didn't get a chance, that wanted to be in America, that want to be here in this land of free, but never got that chance. Do you feel like, for me, I feel like it's pressure on me because it's like God chose me and be like, hey, hari ikindi gihugu kiri hariya cyitwa America, they have a whole different experience, y'ubuzima babayeho, and for you gotta go learn and come back and bring that knowledge to your people. Something that you learn. Ni nko kujya nko ku ishuri, even though you come here umuntu akahaba agatura, but I feel like it's like school.
Boot camp.
And my people are all to my people to come like get some here and bring, you know.
Agree.
Because I feel like n'abazungu baraje muri Africa. They get the knowledge, babiga ibintu by'ubuganga cyangwa iki. Baradipinga bagira gute baza hano. So I feel like
batwaye utubishu twacu bagiye kudushyira muri mizeba. I digress.
Mariko, for me, niko njye mbitekereza for you, how do you nko ari kuvuga ngo you wanna create that kind of agency ifasha abantu gutyo muri countries. I feel like I've talked to you a couple of minutes, so I want you to stretch more like kuri go ruhande rwo kuvuga ati being able to come here, go to a law school that the best of in the whole world, you know. I'm sure we're going to have law school. It's way two different things, you know, the resources and all that. Do you feel it's pressure on you, or do you feel, how do you?
I do feel a pressure. I do feel a pressure. Kuko umva story nk'ukuntu twavugaga z'ababyeyi bacu babaga bari ati nari narubakiye inzu mu giturage mama mukuru gramere you know nishyuriraga abana tuition, and it's like kandi ibyo byose babigoraga bamaze kugera imyaka yacu. So I do feel a pressure that I have only been living for myself, that I must do more for my family and my community and my country. I feel that pressure. At the same time, I can't come and kill myself. No. Stress is in like I'm tired. You know, so I think there's pressure, but also we have time. We have time.
Does that pressure come also as being a female and woman?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that also.
For sure.
Because you know, for me, I know abakobwa benshi, same age as you, they never really had a goal to keep going with school because 23, 24, they're like, you know what? Hello. And you start having a family, and now you put your dreams on the side. What do you feel like you married, for sure, and what do you feel like when husband, cyangwa wife can make you put your dream on the side, or a partner akaza mu buzima bwawe, and then you have to sacrifice your dream, your goal, or your purpose that God put you on the earth for, and to be able to do that, like
listen, I always say that me and my sister, we joke that in the next life we're signing up as men, because this is a scam. This is a scam up in here. This scam that being a woman today requires so much. You have to be alert, because any second your dreams are just on the back burner, and then ukisanga uri 50 nta kintu na kimwe wakoze usibye kubyara no kurera abantu, which is a very commendable thing. Ariko I don't think Imana yandemye ngo nze kubyara ngo mbyare mfe.
I think it's part of it, but it's not yours. Should be like
there's more
defining you.
Surely there is more.
Yes.
Than.
And I don't think it should be your definition.
Exactly.
Of like you're a woman, like this is
right.
Like there is more.
Exactly. No, it's a beautiful. Like I think motherhood is one of the biggest blessings. If you know, children are a blessing, and I pray God blesses all of us, and to have children and to multiply. Kubyara no mugisha for sure. And you know, I pray for myself as well and everyone. I wish that on everyone. But for a woman, marriage, children, that's not it. That cannot be it. We must really put an effort in following your own goals, not even career necessarily, but your own projects. Like, you know, wenda ndashaka gukora iki kintu mu Rwanda, you know, project ndashaka gukora umuziki, ndashaka kubaka, ndashaka kuganiriza abandi badamu, like something beyond doing it for spouse or doing it for children, like doing something for self, something you will be remembered for, you know, and that's. And men never have to choose between career or family. You know, men do it all. But women, it's as if it's as if you're expected to give up your goals.
So just go sit down with each other.
We sit down ubyare mpaka. Umwe nakura wongere.
But yes, I understand, and that's why I want to touch more, because I've known you for a minute, and I know, and your sister, you guys are more like not outspoken, but speak up your mind, and they can stand up. It's like, hey, you don't have to pull me down for this. If it makes sense, I'm gonna do it. But if it don't make sense, we all have to be on the same kind of mentality, the same level. So we kind of like, urabizi abakobwa aho tuvuka, even when mu byaro niki, they still have that mentality. Ababyeyi baracyababwira ati na umukobwa wenda ntajya kwiga. Umukobwa ugomba gukora ibi. Like that's why I want you to touch base on that, because there's young girls out there listening to us, like maybe they scared to speak up, or maybe they like, yo, ntajya gushaka umugabo right now at 20, maybe I'm going be 30 and cyangwa nobody's gonna accept me. How do you have that confidence, like, no, I'ma chase my dreams and goals, and when that comes, mbendi 40 mbenichi, I'ma do it too. if I want to do it, you know, now just on people's pressure, because I feel like people can just do that quick on in the hey, imyaka yanjye aho kugira ngo
reka
nzarindire
njye gushaka hello jepa kuri single
but yeah,
jepa kuranyibuka
yeah.
twari duturanye.
But what do you think about that kind of like that pressure on a female? How can for you
think,
what way
I think for me that's a very, very, very important question. I think for me what I've learned with the years, I'm 30 now, so I've matured a little bit. I still have a lot to learn. But what I've learned in this life is that you cannot depend on any other human being
to make a decision for you.
For your life, for money, for life, for only you can depend on your own self. So you can't depend on parents. Bazapfa bagusige, that's the order of life. You can't depend on spouse. Ejo ndashobora kukurambirwa. You know, hello. You can't depend on your own children. Which means that you must ask yourself, why am I here, and find what your passion is. Whether it's the arts, like you, whether it's maybe I'm good with numbers, let me do a business, let me do something. But you have to find your own thing and work on it, you know, and never rely on anyone. That's what I'm learning, that you can't rely on anybody. That you have to learn, and you have to have your own thing.
So fill your own cup.
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure you have a way like fill your own cup, like so you don't have to be begging
anyone.
Your boyfriend, your kids, like yo, feel. Then they can abuse, like use you because you need them.
Human beings, we're all selfish.
Yeah.
So arabizi kuchena amafaranga.
Then you're gonna be like, hey,
okay, basi
kora ibi ngibi cyangwa ubanza unsure cyangwa ubanza ugire
banza unsure banza umasibirenge.
Yeah.
No ndaguha amafaranga yanite.
Then also coming to that, like you have to feel first that you enough for you. Also feel like that can translate when you self-sufficient, like even if ibintu byose byo ku ruhande comes naturally, like because if and another person comes to you, they're gonna be easily to love you, like you know, kubera ko you nta myenge ufitemo, you don't have holes to feel like ntabwo ufite jealousy cyangwa ego because you're like I'm good, then you are able to be loved and loved.
That's very important, especially as women, because we spend a lot of time working on our outer beauty. Like,
let's talk about that.
Let's do it. You know, like nikoreho agapudere kajyanye na skin yanjye ibiheri biri ku reka nywa amazi. Like we spend, especially women, even men, a lot of time on hair, everything. Like we spend so much time and money and effort on inner beauty, but we don't spend a lot of time on on outer beauty, but we don't spend too much time on inner beauty. Ibyo bintu waruvuze kwidevelopa, having character, you know, having integrity, icyo uvuze akaba ari icyo ukora, being reliable, all those things, like, you know, having even values.
Yes.
Sometimes people we don't have like now we take it as enough, so it's like I don't know what my values are. So then if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
You fall for anything.
So I think, especially as women who spend a lot of time on our beauty, we also need to develop our character. But above all, to go back to your initial point, we have to be self-sufficient. That doesn't mean having a lot of money, but it means whatever job you're in, being faithful with the small, so God can increase us.
But you know, the funny thing is that when people focus on the outside, it's like somehow, some way, listen, your hair is going to turn white. Like the knowledge, when you start like with feeding yourself, you only get wiser, you only get stronger, and you only like can provide that to other people. So it's one can another thing is bring you up.
Exactly.
Like you read another book,
now you know more.
Now abantu wicarana nabo is different. You a whole lawyer
now you're a whole celebrity. Let's do it.
But so like I like that. I love that because kind of like the feed your focus, kind of like just feed you.
And then the thing is, what I've noticed is when you work on those things inside, like karakteri, it's very, when you work on inside, working on the outside is quicker. Like now, you can't build your character in one day. But in one day, I can go find makeup, people be hating. You know what I mean? Like, so it's long. It takes much more time
yes.
to work on the inside, which is the work we must do earlier than we kwambara amabara yijimye kukuri igikara, all those things, like who even cares? Who cares?
Right.
Nuzaba mwiza say perfectly and it's like you're so boring, like okay, I'm bored. Nzajya nkureba ze gusa. Like oh wow, uri mwiza ndakureba, like okay. You must be able to tell me something.
I have to.
Like so get tureba na say wow, uri mwiza, na uri mwiza, like you know.
But you know, but also that's the thing, because the outside can also get a little bit boring at some point.
Yeah.
But you know when somebody hitting you with that wisdom, with that kind of like, your mind is like,
like what? I ain't never seen that before.
Like, then you're excited.
Yeah.
You know? But I have another kind of question.
Yeah.
What's the challenges of being a diaspora, like kuba twarakuriye as a woman now? When nanjye nakubwira the challenges I face as a man, you know. Gukurira kuba born in Africa, having parents, you know, kind of like, are you the first generation? Are we first generation? Cyangwa abana bacu nibo bazaba first generation kuba bazavukira hano? Because we came here young, but
you're right. I don't know how you count it. I don't know.
But I'm saying out of our years, our in grown years, we were here.
We were here.
So how do you? What the challenges?
The challenges, I would say for me, the challenge is not fitting in either space fully. Kuko mu Banyarwanda, it's like yewe ego komana wabaye munyamerika cyane goko, and then in it's like, I'm sorry, where are you from? So you don't fully feel home in either places. I'm 30 now. I've been here since I was 16. So it's half and half at this point. So I guess I'm both. I'm run like until I die, though.
You feel like in America you're always trying to fit in. Like you always try. I mean, not always, but like we finding a home.
Hano muri America, it's not home. Period. So it's really cute. I love it, ATL, but it's not home. You know, it's just not home. It's not home. You know, like it's not home. It's not home. Everything feels foreign. No matter how long I've been here, it's just not home. So it's a pretty place, but it's not home.
So the challenge is more of like kind of not having that feeling of like because home, usually home, you feel different.
Usually home, you do feel different. No, kandi baravuga ngo gukomana kugenda vuba, kugenda wiruka, kandi I'm even slow. I'm not even fast. Like so, you just it's just different. It's just different.
It is different.
We have to accept that we're now diaspora. Yeah. It's a whole entity on its own.
Kino bavuga se ngo amatage ni mabi. Amatage urayizi icyo ari cyo? Amatage ni mabi. You know when you go amataye nagaruka ugiye nk'ubu ngubu turi hano, like missing home, like that feeling.
Amahanga.
You know, amahanga nyine na amahanga ariko amataye is like when you are away from your family and you kind of have that feeling of missing home.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Kinda, But I feel like speaking I feel like that also definitely I faced that challenge as a Kuba umunyarwanda ariko ndi kuba mu gihugu kitaramo abanyarwanda. Even going to a church it feels different.
Yeah.
You know, like even going to a supermarket it feels different.
Yep.
You know, but as soon as I touch down in KGL, mu Rwanda, like
it's home.
Like the ancestors.
It's home.
Like the energy feels
it's
different.
Home. It's almost like ukumbura n'ukuntu staring. You almost miss it. It's like you when you land, they stare and I'm just like, okay, I'm home. Hello to you too.
What was the challenges of adapting to America though? Like, Alco, when you're young, you probably adapt so easy as being a grown person.
Alco, it's still different. Yeah. I would say making friends. Making friends because abantu mwakuranye nyine ntago bahari hano abari hano bafite abo bakuranye bafite uducercle twabo. So I would say making friends.
But also making friends because nanone mwamufite imico itandukanye. Also the stuff bakunda really fun is not fun for me. Like kujya turn up, it's like okay, I'm tired. Like mu Rwanda barasurana inaha ntibasurana. Mu Rwanda it's like hano to hanging out here is let's go to the club and turn up and smoke hookah, and I'll just be like I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Gotta go home. My bed is missing.
Right. So versus mu Rwanda is just chilling, like people chill about
yeah.
and they chill like this, you know. So it's just a different life. It's a different life.
Yeah.
There's beauty in both.
Yeah. Speaking about family, how is it important for you? Family, when you hear the word family, how is it important to you? Like, what does it mean?
For me, family is the most important thing. Family is the only thing that matters.
Really?
You know, if you just tuzabisiga,
yeah.
you only leave a legacy, children's children, you know. None of this matters but family.
Yeah.
Friends, right? Friends are great. Family is what matters. To me, family is the most important.
Do you think hari inshuti ziba umuryango?
Njya mbibona. Ntibirambaho ariko njya mbibona.
Like
nkawe na mabuye I would say muri inshuti zabaye umuryango. Ni inshuti yakurutiye mu Rwanda.
I mean, for me, yes, 100%.
I would say so.
100%.
You're very close.
Yeah, I feel like you don't get a lot of those in life. You get like few. I mean, maybe not gonna have imyaka myinshi.
You're right. Actually, I just remembered my dad and his best friend. My dad has a very close friend. They've known each other since they were like 9 years old, and they're like 60 something. They were each other's best man. They were at each other's weddings. You know, they've been close to this day. You know, so.
Are you close with your dad?
Yeah, I'm very close with dad.
How is important that, like, growing up, like, having that connection with your parent, you know, like, is this something that just started right now?
Yeah.
Changwani, is it been like that since we're young?
I've been, dad raised us alone, so I've been super close with him the whole time, and I thank God for that blessing. We've just been so close, like, we're so close that people would come home and see how we talk and be like, come on, because I would be so comfortable with him. You know, he would tell me like, I just speak to him like I speak to you. Yeah, we're very close. Yeah, we're very close, and good. It makes people uncomfortable actually.
I like that.
Yeah, it makes people uncomfortable because they're like, oh, you should revere, you should.
I feel like also there is kind of that. It's amazing when you should like your parent. You gotta be. Do you see like though I had many families actually like that we have the kind of disconnect between kids and the parents? Have you seen that?
What I've seen in some traditional African families is I am the parent, you're the child, and not the boss. Of course, it exists, but I'm saying what I've observed sometimes is that I'm the parent, you're the child. I know better, you know nothing. Forever.
You gotta always listen to me. Yeah. I'm always right.
So that's what I've seen, you know, and sometimes that takes away from the bond.
Away from the bond, 100%, because that person is like they're not comfortable around you because they feel like every time they come, you like, and you know, or you always too tough. Also, I feel like
too tough.
You know. Then it's like the mwana ntabwo kwisanzuyeho to come tell you like yo
real life struggles
cyangwa ku ishuri bantutse they bullying me like you know because I feel like abana bajyaga babakubita ku ishuri cyangwa bakabaniyuzura ku ishuri when they're a kid, but you don't want to come home and tell your parents
because they're gonna nawe baragukubita
bagahita bagukubise cyangwa warebaga he cyangwa nawe wari uri mu makosa ati ugenda ukicara hamwe. But with that having a connection with your parent, I feel like it kind of the gap, and then as a parent, you always feel like your kids can come to you, and then as a kid, you always feel like you got somebody who have your back. So
I think another thing, one thing that did, and I wish to also do with my children when the time comes, is he always keeps it real. You know, telling your children your weaknesses or what you did wrong. Like, he tells us like, like he just keeps it real, so you don't feel like he's almighty.
But I hope ngaruka kuri ako kantu because when you don't, and the kids find out, because the kids always find out, they're like, shit, you. I always told you super
right.
Like, I think the kids get heartbroken and kind of like disappointed
and angry.
Then it's like no whole born is like they can't trust you no more. But you gotta teach them.
Nk'ikintu cyajyaga kibaho njya mbona ugasanga nk'umuntu yatwaye inda out of wedlock ari umumama nyine kera ariko yabyara umwana nawe icyo kibazo kikamubaho akamucyaha cyane like how could you kandi nawe byaramubayeho gusa twe ntago tubizi kuko ntago twari duhari kandi ntago tujye gukora mate ngo biki you see so it's like just we're all humans.
Why that though?
Mistakes
Like
happen.
I feel like like it's kind of like somebody do something wrong, we run quick to judge him or cyangwa kumuhana. Kumuhana. Kandi ariko mbona bitandukanye n'umuco w'abanyamerika. Like umwana w'umunyamerika n'icyo akora nk'akantu kagakosa ukabona ababyeyi be they trying to teach or show them it's okay. You know, uraguye ku igare it's okay.
It's okay happens.
Like you know, bariko mu twebwe like you do something wrong like
no ubaye you know the black sheep.
Yes, like I feel like that's really way tough to a kid kugira umwana uri gukura because I feel like umwana uri gukura they don't know nothing. Niyo mpamvu bavuga ngo abana bameze nibo bazajya mu ijuru because isi yabo mba numva ari ntoya. They very know nothing. So their surroundings has to be safe. Their people they talk to, you have to make them feel safe to be able to grow up and achieve great things. Ariko if you as a young you always scared as a kid. Nusanga nugukura nunakura ni kwa kundi uzaba wicaye muri office or ugira gutya tu.
You
know, because I think everything starts as a young as in giti kigororwa kikiri gitoya. And I feel like also that's a part of that. I feel like muri disconnect between ababyeyi natwe when hopefully twebwe we
break the curses.
We here to do that. Hopefully 100% I believe in that. And that's why we're here having this conversation because abantu benshi bicaye mu rugo batwumva and really want to have this kind of conversation and every time we have this conversation bizana new topics and another way of understanding each other and be able to you know
No, it's true. I think hari igihe nanjye nkora amakosa nyine nayabwira papa nti oh my god, you know what I did, like I can't believe I did this. Akamwe uzi ibintu ngerageze gukora kera muri 2000. So that keeps it real because you're like, oh, I guess everybody makes mistake. It's okay. It's okay. Bibaho. You know, we're all trying our best.
What's some things that you used to believe in when you were young but right now you don't believe it? Ibintu kera nyine wajya kumva nyine
wow.
Iyo umwana avukira mu mukondo nawe
I get it.
But also means something that you really believed in and now like
money. Yeah.
What about money?
Like where is it?
Why so you
where is it? I used to be like I used to think if you study hard and you get a good job, you'll get money. Nobody told me that. As you get money, all these bills will be here, taking it out. And really, millionaires, ain't nobody becoming a millionaire anytime soon.
No.
I hate to break it to us, but I mean, mcheka mu Manyarwanda.
I mean, igihumbi ni miliyoni.
Like, so I think that's one of the disillusion, like that I've been disillusioned about money.
Yeah.
You know, money is there, but I think also contentment is important because the problem with money, you always want more and more and more and more. The more you have, the more stuff you need, and the more it looks like you don't have it. So the money thing is just like it's a big mess.
It's a big
mess. I think
it should not be something you put on your out there. Like I'm going forward towards that. You know,
because those success stories. I feel like we are the success stories. Our parents made it happen. We are the success story. So this is it. We've arrived.
But there's this saying, they say money can buy everything.
Money can buy everything.
You can pay for a good doctor. I can't go
Exactly.
You know, you can buy for nice food, but you can buy, So money cannot always definitely solve all your things. I think
there's a Bible verse, I forgot exactly what it says, but it says something along the lines, give me enough so I don't say where is God, but not too much so I don't say I am God. So I think money is important for us to be comfortable, to be able to help our families, to help the people in need. But we also must be careful to not to get to a level and be you know what? God is dead. I am God.
Yeah.
That level is dangerous.
Yeah. What do you think it's that you're strong at it? Like for you, like this is what I go to. This is my go-to.
My strong, sorry?
Yeah, like what area in your life you feel like this niho uri strong? Like maybe
okay.
like they say, I'm good at making music. This is what I go to when I feel like maybe down or depressed. Like this is like what
I see.
I find peace doing it.
Yeah. I would say church.
God.
I would say God. Finding a good church. I love my church. I'm always changing churches. I have a problem of commitment. But currently, the church I'm going to is like a West African church, Nigerian church. I find peace. Praying is like meditation. You know, you also just and then you're like, oh,
thank you.
I feel good. What was I crying about?
Kuki narindi kuki numvaga ibintu bisirangiye
ibibazo ni iki abantu bagira ibibazo bamera bate
then you start smiling and singing and then chilling,
you know. And then I also love seeing people who have so much give to those who have nothing, and everybody helps everybody because this ubuzima ni gatebe gatoki. You know, today I may have so much, today I may be Bill Gates, tomorrow I may not, and I'll need help.
That's what I think I love about you is you like you always wanna like enjoy other people, like whatever they doing.
Yeah.
You know, I met you the first day, the second day, like you were trying to learn some of my songs.
Yeah.
So, like, like every time we meet, like like you singing, like I'm like every time I see that's like a really
I'm
nice
a fan.
energy.
You know I'm a fan. Did I mention?
I know that. I appreciate
I'm a fan of you guys.
That means a lot. But that energy is also beautiful because it's like I want like showing the people that are around you like I'm happy for you. I'm whatever you're doing. Like I want to celebrate you because it's like sometimes people feel like they're alone in this like world. Like nobody's recognizing that I do this. Nobody's recognizing that I bought a nice shoes. And then people can feel like they're lonely. So when I see people with like that energy, it gives me so much hope, and I love it because I'm also like feel like I want to be that person, or like
I feel like you are that person.
I want to be like on your level, right? On that level, right? I see somebody and I'm like, you know, because it's so beautiful.
Listen, we're in this together, you know. In this life, we're in this together, you know. So it's like we're all trying to make it. You know, we all feel lonely sometimes.
We all want to make it, and the best way to make it is going together.
Yes. I think even sometimes my pastor says it like, if you see something that somebody has and you want it, true story. So the best thing to attract to Musadzi is to rejoice for the other person. Like, wow, thank God. Thank God God has given you. Biggest ibintu by'abamillennial byo attracting a manifestation. That stuff I think works. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
That if I see something that somebody has, instead of having a jealousy feeling like kuki yabonye inzu nziza, kuki yabonye umusheri mwiza, instead of having that jealousy feeling, I think it's good to celebrate. Sometimes you gotta force yourself. Like by force, to force yourself to celebrate the other person, and that's how you attract blessings in your life. I think God is fair.
It is.
God is fair. He cannot just bless everybody and skip you. You know, so He can't bless J Park, Maui, everybody, and then skip Olivia.
I think God blesses people in different ways. It's just like somehow we become so interested in other people's blessing that we made to see ours. Because wowe witaye ku byakana kamugenzi wawe witaye ku musatsi wa J Park, and then wibagiye kuvuga ati ariko se ngiye Imana ishobora kuba yampaye ikirenge cyiza noneho, you know, in a type of way, you know, that look deeper. Kwa kundi tuvuga ati urihagije. Look inside, then you're going to see your blessing because everybody do have that.
Everybody has that. God is fair. At the end of the day, God is fair. Nimba tuvuge hari abantu bafite uburanga bw'isura, for example, ukaba uri mwiza cyane, ukaba nyine ukagenda ukaba Miss Monde. Abantu bose ntabwo baba Miss Monde, ariko wenda n'udafite ubwo buranga bw'isura, wenda afite ubwenge buhambaye. N'udafite ubwo bwenge buhambaye, wenda afite ubumuntu bwayo cyane, abantu bose baramukunda. Everybody has something. God is fair, and we were all created in His image, so we all have something.
So twakakomojeho akantu gato, like things you want to do, but I think right now as we approach our end, I want to, you know, dopest lawyer,
Oh,
an
yes.
artist,
Yes.
cool personality. Like what's
Okay.
like what are you like trying to do? Like you say you wanna
Yeah.
create. The,
I think my upcoming near like short-term project, we're doing a little book drive. We want everybody to donate books. Hari ishuri Kayonza that my cousin started, and we're doing a book drive to try and create a bookstore in that school. It's called Elimu International. So people can check it out, elimuinternational.com. That's one thing that I'm doing. I'm an advisor for that school. So we're just trying to help kids in that region.
Is it like any books?
Any books.
Any books?
From K-12, from Duncan Nursery to primary. So that's in the near future.
How can people? If you're in Atlanta, you know where
Let's
to
do
find
it. If you're in ATL, find
outside,
me.
yeah.
If you're in ATL, find me. DM me Lawyer Live. Lawyer Live
We're gonna
Instagram.
put in the
Yeah,
description of that.
just Instagram DM me and ask me
Any
the
book
details.
hagati ya
Ibitabo nyine by'abana bya nursery kugera primary 6, and then English, French, or Kinyarwanda, and then you can send it to me, and then I'm gonna carry it to Rwanda when I go. So that's the project we're working on now. In the long-term future, like we were saying, some sort of project to help people. Just because poverty will always exist.
Whoa.
Even in the Bible it says abakene bazahoraho.
abakene
Abakene bazahoraho. So ibyo byo turabizi. Ntabwo turi kuvuga ngo abantu bose bamere nka Elon Musk. Ariko we're just saying simple basic human dignity, simple basic meal, food, water, simple resources, shelter. Everybody should have access to that. You know, that is what we're trying to achieve. So I pray that God enables me to do some sort of foundation.
But the only thing is that you do what you can.
Do what you can.
And you shiraho ibuye ryawe.
Exactly.
Kurindi nk'umufundi.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, you put on your brick, nanho n'abandi bakagenda bashyiramo. I feel that's really amazing because my mom sometimes ajambwira ati, not sometimes, all the time. If what are you doing, ikintu uri gukora, if it's not benefiting your community, it's not bringing your community up, then you need to rethink, you know. So if ikintu uri gukora nimba it's good for the community, then you're doing something good, because other people also they do the same, and the community becomes stronger and becomes bigger. Not just like you kwikorera ibyanjye. But when you do something for the community, they also help you.
Everybody
and
helps
you help
everybody.
each other, and then you
and we all need help.
Yeah.
Because today you may be feeling big and mighty. Ariko ejo uzarwara.
Yeah.
You know, ukenere ufasha.
Yeah.
So ejo uzabyara ukeneye uguhemba.
We're going to touch this one. I know you married. I know ntabwo uri married n'umuntu muhuje culture.
Yes.
What do you think about that, like marrying in your culture? Like as we say, rimwe na rimwe abanyarwanda tugomba ku marrying umuntu muhuje umuco. For you, it's not the same. And what do you think did that happen to you when you try to, you know, dating? What are like, yo, I'm ntabwo nzadetinga tudahuje. Nyine cyangwa
wavuze ati oya abanyarwanda just ntago like nta munyarwanda wigeze umbaza nyine ngo tubane. Uwambajije ngo tubane.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get
so it's not that I went looking for it necessarily. It's that you know, it kind of just happened.
It just happened.
I would say you know, there's no formula to this love stuff. There's no formula. N'abakeka ko babizi baribeshye. There's no formula. Just, you know, it just happens. Hari igihe muba muhuje umuco mukumvikana, hari igihe muba mutawuhuje mukumvikana, hari igihe muba mumeze nk'impanga ariko nabwo ntimwumvikane. So it just happens.
It just happens.
Yeah, it just
So culture thing, it doesn't have, for you in Hago, it never been something that you could like, hey, based on culture, I'm gonna choose my partner.
For me, I could never not be with an African person. So, as long as you're African, we're good. Let's go.
Why that though?
You know,
be African.
Because I'm just African. I'm just African to my bone. You know, I just, yeah.
But yeah, I definitely understand that. Yeah. So, and
for me, what about you? And I was saying, what's it? Changani Sansinik.
But yeah. Izere ko ariko kandi gakomeza gakora
Sinike.
But yeah, for me, I also feel like.
Would you marry a non-Rwandan?
Yes.
Oh, you would?
Yes.
Ah.
Niyo yaba ari umuzungu cyangwa iki. For me, I feel like I want to know that person.
Right.
Life and soul, be able to connection. That's what that's what I value more than like, hey, avukano cyangwa avukano. But also cyo nari nkubarije nuko twebwe rimwe na rimwe bagenana n'umuco kuvuga ati yashatse umunyamahanga cyangwa yashatse umunyamahanga wowe ntago nyine that kind of, you never face that, like, you know.
I mean, culture does play a role. Cultures are different, you know. Even within Africa, East Africa and West Africa is very different. Yeah, so it's very different. Abanyarwanda wow, afite dufite umuco mwiza. Dufite umuco mwiza, dufite ubwitonzi. We have a lot of good qualities.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I think all human beings, they do have good qualities. It just, you have to.
Ariko umuco nyarwanda I've observed a couple things. Amenyerekane kuvuga abandi nabi. Abandi se bumva ikinyarwanda ntacyo reka mbavuge nabi ntibazabimenya.
Ntabwo babimenya too. But yeah.
So, yeah, I think umuco nyarwanda hari ibintu byinshi nagiye mbona mu muco nyarwanda ntajyaga mbona. Like nk'ibintu twavugaga by'ubupfura. Donc hari ibintu bidakorwa.
Yeah.
Kirazira. So, ariko hari imico itagira ibyo bintu rega.
No,
chacun pour soi, buri wese yirwara isi.
Yeah. Bariko baravuga mu kinyarwanda ngo agahugu katagira umuco karashira.
Wow. Yeah.
So if you don't have a culture, you know, umuco ni ikintu cy'ingenzi.
It's true.
You know, ariko ari gena none people overtake it out of context. Umuco bakawutandukanya na morals.
Hari very good point. Hari nk'ubu umuntu akambona nambaye akakantu nambaye
umuco.
Mbega umukobwa ataye umuco kandi ugasanga ndakurusha umuco. So abantu afite people just want to re-emphasize their own. Nimba wanga abantu bambaye ibintu bifasha ugiye kubigira iby'umuco. Vuga uti juste njyewe nanga kureba abantu.
But I also feel like umuco is morals, more of like as a human being.
Yeah.
Like how do you treat people with respect and love?
I think so.
You know, I think that's more of umuco kurusha uko imyenda.
Who cares? Tatuage. Nawe warabutaye. Wowe wabutaye kera. Wowe. N'umusatsi.
Byararangiye n'amaherere ari iki byose byavuyemo. But yeah, but also I feel like that also it can be used as a form of distraction to the people, to the community. They make you feel like you're not valuable or you're not worth it because you got tattoos or because you're choosing to feel or to think this way.
People who stand out. It's like you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Nimba tatumuzanga mwe kuzishyiraho umubiri n'uwanjye cyane uwanjye. Question. Akaboko nishizeho tatuage nakawe cyangana ni wowe ugene ugakareba like why are you worried? Agapira agapantaro nambaye amaguru nashyizemo nayawe cyane nayatiye amaguru nayatiye. So it's like let people be.
Give an advice. Give a young girls, young female, like give them advice. Like I just want to, talk to them, you know.
I would say
so far right now you've been through, how do you experience that you have that you can be about at least.
Sure. I don't think I'm very qualified to be telling women, what they can do, but I can't share my experience. What I could tell a young version of me or any young woman out here is that you are as good as a man. The whole concept is crazy. That, there's some things you can do.
You can be as good as...
You can be as good.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's even a discussion. So, the advice I would give young women, young ladies, young Rwandan women in the diaspora or elsewhere is you are brilliant. You can achieve anything. Don't let society or family.
Put you in a box.
Yeah, put you in a box. Don't let society put you in a box. You can do anything that a man can do. Sometimes even better. Same, fine.
But I kind of understand what you're saying. You know, maybe a little bit of when you say you can do anything a man can do. I kind of disagree because of you know what twita ukanonsa nje ntago nabikora. But when you say you can be as good as in any, let's say kufata video or music, you can reach your maximum
potential.
Yes, without considering ngo nuko n'umukobwa ngo ntago na.
Okay, in other words, kuvukura igitsina gore si ubumuga. And some people get upset that we keep bringing up these topics. And actually, my sister is a crazy feminist.
I can't wait to have a conversation.
Listen, she's a crazy feminist and used to be like, what? Just chill. Why are you always ready to... She's ready. She's always ready in fight mode. Until I saw it with my own eyes. This stuff is not over. You know? Women and men are doing the same jobs and they're still, to this day, not paid the same amount. These things are very real things. You know, we have female genital mutilation. Bafata igitsina cy'umukobwa bakagifunga kugira ngo atazahavinga intercourse before marriage. That's crazy. It's still happening today. There's no equivalent for a guy. Guys are having sex, but they don't want the girls to have sex. So it's like, with who will they? God.
They come on it. But yeah,
because we also don't want homosexuality. They're also complaining about that. Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. So these things about women, the reason we're pushing women's rights, because we would stop talking if it was over. But it's not over. To this day.
Hari ibihugu byinshi that women now go to school.
Yeah, exactly. Afghanistan, like all the Taliban, all the some regions in the world to this day are still refusing women to go to school. Or nimba banize bize ugiye kureba nk'aba grandmère cyangwa aba grandpère. It's crazy.
Yeah. They really did experience.
It just started like the other day. Bitangiye ejo bundi. So it's the same thing as black and white. It's going to take time to catch up.
That's why we need people like you. People like that feel or think like you, people like me, just to bring up the conversation first, you know, also to be able to see what we can do to educate, inform, you know, like what you guys doing is school to give them books, like young girls about they need to have those resources and read more about dope female doing great things, you know,
and more than the home. It's good.
I tell people I believe that in God because of my mom.
Wow. You love your mom. You mentioned her
I do. But I do believe in God because of her. Like, because I've seen a lot of miracles happen, and I'm like, you can't tell me God doesn't exist. I've seen it. Like, I've experienced with that. But like you say, so also with the society, dukurira monichi, yo kuvuka nyine ira sinagore bagishyira hasi cyangwa iki, kind of like grow into people. So when I say inform and educate, I feel like a lot of people need that.
A lot of
to be educated and informed the right way to kind of like come out of the side and be this other person you can be. So that's what I say, education.
I didn't realize na fete ko ari abantu bagitekereza ibintu bagifite imyumvire yo muri rimwe until uhuye n'umuntu ukubwira ibintu ukumirwa. That's when you like, I see why abantu nka Sandrine baba bari extreme, because babandi
people they are.
They're still there.
Yeah, they are there.
So we really must
and
combat.
The people are dealing with that every day, in everyday life.
Oh, for sure. Everyday life.
Yeah.
Everyday life. So utitonze muri no suri umudamu, uri umukobwa cyangwa uri umudamu, isi yakumira. So you have to really always stay alert.
You have to be alert.
Kuko barakubwira ati none genda mu rugo byare wonse. Gusa urajya ku kazi usiga uruhinja.
But you can have it all.
Exactly.
You can have it all.
Exactly. Ariko iyo wemeye sibyo nejo bundi kubisemo bundi wa kabiri.
Sacrifice this and you
kubisemo bundi wa kabiri none ejo bundi bya impanga.
And also
next thing you know 20 years later.
Do you feel like somehow that can also affect the way you raise your kids as a parent? Because now you get to a point, now you're sitting in the front of 4 kids and you never followed your dreams. You're not even happy.
Yes.
And now you start like
umwana
wawe
yacaho
n'iki like
you stay mad.
Like uri wa mubyeyi like ufite like you umwana wawe ari kukubwira I want to do this but you don't want to listen because you kind of like feel like because you sacrifice your
You're
heart.
mad. You're bitter.
Now you
Bitterness.
you can do it ubizi ushobora no kubikora utabizi
Right.
because it
N'ubundi
can,
akenshi kandi rega hari abantu benshi bavuga ngo especially young guys like you who say that no abakobwa bo muri iki gihe sinzi ikibazo mwagize abamama bacu n'abagramere baritondaga ariko se baritondaga cyangwa bari barumiwe
barabakubaganyaga cyangwa barakubaganishaga none turabakubona papa bacu nabo baritondaga kera mbese.
No, there's that, but there's also like apparently women abamama abagramere they were taking everything from men, you know, but it's like were they cyangwa babaga nyine nta shwa.
Yeah, ariko nyine this is other thing that I have a conversation with my boys, with my guys, that we gotta stop this thing of comparing a feeling. Like yes, kuzana historia kera ni yaho kareba, yes, but if you wanna compare and be like abakera babaga gutya ngo natwe tujye gutya, it's always you gonna feel behind because isiri karaga, the world is turning. You know, ubutaka burera ibiti bigakura bikagira imvura iragwa. No, everything is changing. So what do you think uko abantu bakera bari babayeho ariko nubo bagomba kubaho because everything is changing. You know, abantu bavukaga kera bari bareba dinosaur has disappeared. You gotta believe in evolution.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Wow.
Because nimba umuco wa kera wari umeze gutyo umuco w'ubu ntago ari kuzamera. When you start feeling that, you're gonna be left behind.
That's true. And you're gonna be mad.
The sooner you catch up, the better you.
Ibintu byarahindutse.
You know.
Ibintu byarahindutse nyine abakobwa bo bugiye bagira amahane.
Barambwira ngo
#setu.
Abantu bakera ngo babaga married young. Kubera ko nta mashuri bajyagamo, nta zindi nzu kwari kuvuga ati ni umuryango dufite umurima tugiye korora, ni umuryango having a kid
at
like
20 that would be the goal.
It would be the goal. Ugiye kubyara abana bazaza kugufasha.
Mungu byarahindutse
nta ngo iyo wabyaraga wabagungungutsa andi maboko.
Yes, true.
You know,
free labor.
Ubyaye abandi bahungu bazagufasha kuragira cyangwa abakobwa bazagufasha gukora. And it is understandable nimba iwanyu mufite umurima munini ukabyara abahungu, then that means you're gonna
be rich.
But right now we're not there.
Nta mirimo.
You know, you gotta learn, you gotta study. You know, hari indege,
hari amategeko. It's gonna take you forever.
You know,
akazi it's gonna take you a long time.
So don't put pressure on kids to be married at 19 and go
nibashake bimariye bafite 40, 45, nibashake banabire. Mariage gana isi ku ngufu. Nibashake bayireke.
You know, not everybody's purpose is designed to follow that kind of like A, B, C, D, and you out. Like you're supposed to fuck the rules.
Exactly.
Like we breaking the rules. Like do your own
Everybody
thing.
do your own thing. Kugira aho kugira ngo winjire mu bintu utabyiyumvamo. Uze kubyara abo bana utabashaka uzabakubite ubatraumatiza. Don't do it.
Yeah.
So injira mu kintu kirimo. Ibintu bya pressure ko se pressure. Ujye ureba n'abantu bashyiraho pressure. Nk'umuntu akavuga ati byukora iki iyo urebye ubuzima bw'uzanga olala nawe se wabwira.
Arakandi kantu nabonye ngo all my haters bose mbarusha I live good more than all my haters. When somebody's hating on you, I got more money.
Say it again.
Because people don't hate on down.
Yeah.
No,
listen.
They like, okay, she married and she finished law school and now kids and she found a dream. I got a hate on her. Like, you know, because they don't have that. But you made a sacrifice to achieve that. How can you learn from that? Like, instead of hating and you know, being that kind of, you know, ego and jealousy.
Sinari nziko abaheta baba, nari nzi ko abaheta ari iby'abantu umuntu bayimagine.
No, babaho.
Until nanjye ngize umuheta.
That means you were leveling up. You were leveling up.
Wanyanga kuko ndagutwaye iki?
When you start having haters, that means you leveling up.
I said, wow, I've arrived.
Yeah.
Ariko twari namubabari. Ntazongera.
That's a good thing to kumubabarira because it's more of like, hey, instead of hating, we could be here. We could be all here and living in this and in this money.
Ushobora kubyuka ugasanga you got diagnosed with crazy cancer cyangwa ugasanga God forbid wapfushije cyangwa ugasanga urabyutse ntubasha kugenda. So many things can happen in life that iyo ubyutse karya ukaryama nta kibazo. It's like let's just thank God.
You should just
wasirimba.
Ukajya turasirimba. But I love it. But definitely, man, I love that energy, and that's really when I met you, and then you had a neon village, of youngins that come from East Africa, West Africa, and all that. I love to see that because that's what I stand for. That I want as a young generation just to be all together, bring what you know. I bring what I know. The information is key. Pass that information to each other.
Let's help each other.
Then once we like this. Now go kudutandukanya, it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard. You know? And we're family, like you know, we all need people. Like we all. Voila. That's it. Urabivuze neza. Voila, that's it.
Abanyarwanda bacu bari bavuze ubwenge,
imigani ni myiza. Uzi myinshi? Ngenzi miki, nzi nk'ibiri.
Nawe ntabwo woroshye.
Nzi nk'ibiri naboneye kuri Google.
But also, speaking of that, we need to nanone ibitabo by'ikinyarwanda byinshi that can also like talk about history yacu.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing. Kuko most of our history is oral. You know, byagiye biba transmitted through imigani, ibintu nk'ibyo. Ariko there's not a lot of written transcript.
If we started getting into that, because
that's
a part of also.
That's a big deal. You're right.
That has affected our society with not having knowing our history. Amateka yacu ni.
Ugasanga umuntu wese arabicurika, buri wese
akubwira ibyo ashaka tu, because
burya ngo rega urese nyine akabihimba ari n'ababihimba.
Because itaza huva nta kugira ngo umenye aho ujya, so. But it was amazing.
Great convo.
Man, I appreciate you. Whole lawyer, queen,
Thanks
and
for
artist.
Having me.
I can't wait, Yaji.
N'abaheta bari kutwataka.
Umuntu ko yicaye hano iminota
N'abaheta baryohereje.
Ko yaryohewe.
Abapfumu bo muri quartier.
Yeah. But amazing, and we definitely, I'm sure a lot of people gonna love this. I'm sure we're gonna come back and talk more. They wanna ask you. You know, I know if there is young girls and boys, they wanna become lawyers and lawyers. Bashaka kuba abagira inama, kubaganiriza. Because I feel like kugira information bifasha umuntu. Twebwe ntago dufite abantu batubanjirije bagiye bakora ibyo turi gukora. So it's so hard, we breaking barriers, and sometimes niyo mpamvu we get disconnected with our families because we doing things
There's
that
so much to do, like
nta muroyo uzi muri family yawe that you had to go to ujye umubaza ngo
that's right.
Umubaze ngo ese ngo bimeze gute, ishuri rimeze gute, you have to get information.
You have to figure it out.
Nanjye nta mu musician uri mu muryango wawe. So we
Actually,
starting this,
that's true.
that we need those information at the young kids, kuza akavuga ati yo nanjye nakoko nawe umuroya ni wa mukobwa nzi yagiye muri Amerika yabaye umuroya nanjye nanamuganiriza, so they know that's possible. More of like, oh man, nta muntu urabikora, so it's kind of like, so that's what I'm saying.
I'm always happy to talk to anyone.
Man, appreciate it. Let's go. Let's keep creating.
Let's do it. Happy to be here. Thanks for the invite.
TCG, the creative genius, we love you. We appreciate you.
I'm a TCG fan.
Since day one, man, like you inspired us on the biggest,
I'm a TCG fan, okay?
TCG.
Follow, sign up.
Yeah. No,
if you're not a TCG fan, disconnect. Because you're hating.
Find you another hobby. Find you another life.
Right.
But we appreciate you. Feed Your Focus podcast. We here. Keep doing it, man. On the whole, right now that you're here, we're gonna create.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm always happy. You guys have good vibes. I love you guys. Abantu
nibatatubona twabahaye ibinto biki bazaze muri comment batubwire.
Bazaze batwandikira.
Because we gotta create. We gotta put some more.
Bazatubwire n'ibyo bashaka. So we can grow. Oh, yes. Shout out to my YouTube page.
Follow.
Follow Lawyer Live on all socials. Just IG. IG and YouTube. Just follow. Okay, my name is Olivia Mugenga, newest TCG member. Kungufu.
Sun yourself.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you, JPAC. Thank you, Mawuye, for being here with me. We did an amazing session, amazing couple hours. We've been here for a couple hours, but it's been fun. The shooting went well. The podcast was amazing. I've learned a lot. And thank you guys for your dedication. I'm blessed to be here.